So we just got finished with the Ryan Satin sits down with Bray Wyatt interview. Oh my god. Honestly, so forthcoming. So much information. I want to give you a recap of some of the, I suppose, important moments that we've got to probably take note of. There is a link in the pinned comment. Go and check out the entire interview. It's insanely good. Really important to point out that Ryan Satin specified on Twitter the day before he recorded this interview that this was an in-character interview. That's interesting, okay? Because it didn't feel like that during the actual interview. Bray was very forthcoming. You may have seen the clip on social media last night. Of course, Bray did mention the Fiend. He said it was gone. Now, this definitely felt like an out-of-character moment. But again, we truly don't know because this was booked as an in-character interview. So only time will tell. But the way Bray was talking makes me think the Fiend is definitely done and we're not going to be seeing the Fiend again. There was a tease, though, of what is to come. Ryan Satin did get this out of Bray. He said it's going to be brutal. Okay, and that's to the credit of Ryan Satin, who's a great person to do these interviews because I don't think Bray wanted to say too much because he actually made a point of saying he didn't want to spoil anything. So the fact he got that, that's interesting. We also got the huge news about Ramblin' Rabbit, the question we've been asking all along. And we found out from Bray that Ramblin' Rabbit was never designed to be in the funhouse. He was there to be killed off. But Bray kept him around. He said it basically felt like his psyche, like he was a cockroach you just couldn't get rid of, but in the end you kind of like, and, you know, he's got this resiliency to keep fighting and keep coming back. Really cool. Bray would also thank the fans again and say that basically the reason he came back was fans. When he left, he had opportunities to do things, but he didn't. He said he wasn't feeling right, and he didn't feel like it, but the reason he kept going, keep coming back, was the fans. As it come to the pitch black match, well, Bray Wyatt confirmed he has no idea what to expect. What? If Bray doesn't know, we do. Oh, no. That means we've got to wait a whole over 24 hours to actually find out, right? Of course, he did talk about Uncle Howdy as well. This was really cool. He said that Uncle Howdy was real. He said this was something, there's so much more we haven't seen yet, and it will be much deeper than anyone would expect. He says Howdy came from a really dark place, so I'm assuming things are going to get very sinister with Howdy. He also spoke about the man in the woods and said it was based on a real-life experience, and he was shocked that fans even still remember it. But that's credit to Bray Wyatt, and, you know, it just shows you this connection Bray has with the characters he portrays. Very, very interesting, very cool insight. I don't think we've ever had this kind of deep insight from Bray before. He also mentioned, obviously, John Huber, Brody Lee, who passed away, obviously, a couple of years back. And he said it was one of his best friends, and it really shook him. Obviously, he said in the clip that you've probably seen on social media that he wouldn't play Hawaiian shirt Bray again. It wouldn't feel right to Brody without Brody there. And I you know what? I respect that a lot. I mean, how could it ever feel right after the whole accomplishments of the Wyatt family? As for what the Undertaker said to him, well, this was interesting. Bray said he would never tell a soul and it will go to his grave with him. It was something only he, Taker, God and the devil will know, and it's only something him and Taker would understand. And you know what? Fair play. We know what that moment symbolizes, and that is the passing of the torch. And I think for fans, that's enough. Rather interestingly, he referred to Alexa Bliss as the final good moments of the Fiend. So I'm assuming, therefore, he's happy with the character that Alexa got during the Funhouse and the exposure it got her and the rise in popularity and the rise in merch sales, things like that. But I don't know if that means that there's something else planned with Little Miss Bliss. Obviously, we know Howdy stalks her all the time. So could something be going on there again? Worth noting as well, Bray wanted the QR codes to get crazier. Do you know what? I'm all for it, as long as you don't do any more damn Predator language. But as I said, this interview was outstanding. There is a link in the pinned comment. Go and check it out. Have fun. Enjoy it. It's not even that long, guys. It's like 25 minutes. It's really short, really sweet, but very, very informative. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Shout out to everyone who was talking to me in the live chat. That was a hell of a load of fun. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. See you next time. Peace!